Hi, my name's Brittany, and I'm going to discuss ethical and legal considerations in nursing informatics. As the use of technology in healthcare expands, understanding implications is essential for providing safe, quality patient care and protecting our patients' rights. I will break this down into two main areas: the ethical considerations and the legal considerations. However, they go hand in hand. With ethical considerations, the first thing that we think about is patient privacy and confidentiality. It's one of the most significant ethical concerns in ensuring the privacy and confidentiality of our patients' information. With the use of electronic medical records, healthcare professionals must protect sensitive information stored in the electronic health records, or EHRs, and we're using the EMRs. Breaches of privacy can lead to trust issues with your patients, identity theft, or the misuse of personal health information. The ANA Code of Ethics, they stress the nurses' or providers' duty to maintain patient confidentiality in all forms, including digital data. The next I want to talk about is informed consent. Every patient has the right to understand how their data is going to be used. Nurses must ensure that patients are informed about who has access to their data and how their personal health information is to be shared, especially in cases of research or third-party vendors, reps and stuff that come in for surgeries and things like that. Each patient gets a copy of this informed consent. You get one every year from your providers. The yearly information protection, the HIPAA law. It's a sheet that they give every year and you sign it. Anyway, moving on. Data accuracy and integrity. This is very important as well. Nurses have the responsibility to ensure that all the data that we chart and we place in the system is accurate. Any errors can affect patient care, lead to a misdiagnosis or improper treatment. It can also be used against an legal action. So anything that you put into the electronic system is and can be used in a court of law. Nursing informatics can also provide patient autonomy by giving patient access to their medical records. It's essential to balance technology use with the principle of beneficence, though. So patients have access to their lab results, but a nurse should guide them through the interpretation to avoid any unnecessary anxiety or misunderstanding. So they have access to everything, but it still is our responsibility to discuss that with the patient so they can fully understand. On to the legal considerations. Number one thing we always hear about is HIPAA, the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. This sets the standard for protecting sensitive patient data. Nurses working with electronic health records must ensure that patient information is protected from unauthorized access. Violations against HIPAA can result in legal action, fines, loss of trust from your patients and family, or even your colleagues, and you can even lose your nursing license. Document and legal liability. As I said before, timely and accurate document is so crucial, not only for patient safety, but from the legal standpoint. Anything can be used as evidence in a court of law. So nurses must always ensure that their documentation is thorough, objective, and complies with all the facility policies. The rise of telehealth introduces a new legal challenge, particularly when it comes to licensure and jurisdiction. Not a lot of people think of that, but providers must be aware of the regulation and government practices across the state lines. Ensure that they're providing care within the legal boundaries of their license. Different states or countries may have varying regulations regarding patient consent, data sharing, and health information protection. So it's important to read up on that and understand the difference. Intellectual property and software use. So with the increased use of these informatic tools that we have, nurses must be cautious about the legal implications of using software systems that are not approved. Something like artificial intelligence. Understanding the property laws and software agreements is essential to avoid legal issues around unauthorized use of the technology. Some of the challenges that we have moving forward, the integration of technology in nursing has provided great advancements in our healthcare, but it also presents ongoing challenges. Nurses must continually stay educated with all the new regulations, all the new ethical standards, and the technology that protects our patients' rights. Additionally, institutions should provide training to all healthcare professionals. That way they can navigate these complex legal and ethical landscape of nursing informatics. We do training every year. We call them there are essentials. We do a training every year. There's several modules that we have to go through. The biggest one is HIPAA. That one takes forever, it seems like. But by understanding and addressing these considerations and learning, we can assure that we provide safe, ethical, and legal sound care in every patient that we interact with. Thank you.